All right.
That's cool.
Hello. Evening.
I interrupted.
That's fine.
Good evening.
I'm gonna try to get the stream going here so we can actually like see people's questions because y'all like all over this direction and I can't reach.
Interacting and such.
That's what I was saying. You should have put the chat on the TV so I could see the TV.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
I had no
Here,
idea.
scoot in a little bit,
That'd
Chris.
have been big.
Bring it
Well,
in
I
a
was
little bit.
thinking that I could see the. I just don't want to be so close to y'all. I don't like y'all like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I like you
Oh,
like that,
okay.
Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, we're roommates and shit.
So while I get this going, there is a channel that it's been on the drawing board for like a year. And it has to do with things of a nerdy nature. Like, so for example, Chris, what is your area of expertise as far as nerdy stuff? Come here.
I like comic books.
Give me a bit.
So I mean,
Specifically,
yeah, I mean
like,
chill, dude.
Pull it up.
So, I mean, a lot of stuff that I'll probably talk about is like tons of comics, like Marvel comics. I like anime, manga, stuff like that. So these dudes don't know anything about that. So I'll probably do all the talking about that.
I've been strapping it up on my Marvel, but Chris still knows more. There's the thieves.
I said that you don't know nothing about like anime and shit,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you're right. But Jason specializes in
Star Wars.
Star Wars. And there it is.
Oh, we can see it.
Chris
LOL
has
the
got
cat.
that. Nice.
What's up, boys? Hey, what's up?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see this.
So yeah, like I'm into all kinds of stuff. Doctor Who and
Oh, yeah.
Doctor like
I totally forgot to put that. Yes, there it
Aw.
is.
But
If I could whistle the theme song
basically
right now,
anything sci-fi. So I also get into like old school radio shows. Like there's one called X-1 that was right before the
A radio show?
TV. Yeah, right before the TV. Anyway, X-1 turned into all the stories turned into the Twilight Zone stories,
Oh.
and so they got visualized like right. But I'm into that kind of stuff. I'm into Arduino and coding and graphic design and
Dude, I didn't even think about all those other categories.
yeah,
that
that's
could
what
be
I'm
put-
saying. But
Hell yeah,
but
dude.
for real, like Star Wars, Star Trek. Now, thanks to him, he got me into it. I was talking so much trash about Star
It
Trek,
was, dude.
and then see.
Airheads is a
Speaking
great
of
movie.
radio shows,
I was actually talking about Airheads at the bar the other day,
Where you
and
live?
they didn't know what I was talking about. They had no idea what I
You
was
know
talking
why? Because it's like a different era.
But I'm saying though, like they were old like me, and they just didn't know the movie I was talking
Hey,
about.
if you're old, I'm old. Oh wait, I am old.
Yeah,
On
you're
January
older.
23rd, Star Trek Picard is going to start. And I missed the boat. I missed the train on Star Trek Discovery. Because it was either one of these guys right here was like, dude, you should totally do like a per episode review of blah, blah, blah. Every time, every episode.
That shit.
Yeah. And I missed
So-
it. And it was too late by the time the concept came up. So I didn't grab that opportunity by the horns when I got it. But with Star Trek Picard, I'm not going to miss it.
Come here for you.
But I was like, dudes, so I came home from work today. I was like, guys, there's Picard coming up, and it's not going to fit in any of the channels that we have. It's not going to fit in Beamed Up Games. It's not going to fit in Beamed Up or Beamed Up Tech. So like, we got to think of something new,
And-
like a different,
And this can work a lot of different ways
a
because
lot of different ways.
because Taylor and I
Where'd my-
we were trying to figure out a way to do new content, and I kept saying stuff such as do a tutorial series because he's extremely good at Adobe After Effects. So I was like, well, just do a tutorial series on stuff to do in Adobe After Effects.
I didn't know
And
Adobe made
this
After
would
Yeah, totally, dude.
this would provide a platform for that because it couldn't technically go in tech, and it couldn't go in gaming. What?
Jason's
No,
actually in
keep
this.
going.
Look, man, I'm very much an off the camera type
Oh.
of guy. I don't really like being into the spotlight very much. I
Yeah,
like
he's on a forefront kind of dude.
yeah, like
Also, just for the record, I'm not very active in the live stream too because I'm moderating the chat kind of,
Yeah,
and
that's,
I'm trying to keep up with like how many people are actually in the chat. Because if we tell like 4 of y'all that there's gonna be a new channel, and then like 100 people come in like an hour and they don't know, you know. So I'm just trying
So
to make
look.
sure. There's only 8 people in the chat right now, so like in like 5 minutes, just to kind of cut in a little bit, I would like to reiterate what the live stream is actually about again. Kind of what we're talking about once there's a couple more people in the chat.
All right. So look, I'm very much background. So I provide ideas and do camera work. Taylor does the majority of the editing. I've done some, but I'm not as fluid.
What's
Yeah, no, what is
I don't know.
BTS? Somebody explain BTS.
sure.
But you know, I'm not as fluid with all of the stuff on Adobe After Effects as Taylor is, but I also know things like on Photoshop that Taylor doesn't know. I know web design, I know all these other things. I'm kind of a jack of all trades whenever it comes to a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Audrey.
What did she say?
She said she pinged everybody in the Discord.
Word. You're so awesome. I love
Audrey's a badass.
Audrey. Yeah.
Like, Audrey's a badass.
She's really like really on top of the Discord.
For sure, for
and like I'm just gonna go ahead and say thanks for that because you're amazing in very many different ways. So thank you so much for staying on top of it when we're not around.
Many different ways.
Well, Discord wise, I mean,
Right.
she's really like. That's
It's
not what
okay.
I meant, but she's really in there
It's
handling
alright.
business
Just
like
the way you
all
said
the
it,
freaking
though.
time.
Yeah. But like best
I'm-
admin ever besides.
Seriously,
for sure.
yeah.
That's funny though.
But the name of the channel is going to be called Beamed Up for Nerds, and it's like not FORNERDS.
I thought we were
It's gonna be-
asking them what we're gonna call it.
Oh yeah.
I-
Let's ask him.
It's kind of either way.
Okay,
What
look,
we have so far is
we're gonna shut Taylor down here because Chris and I are of the opinion that we should let the fans decide.
that was
what the
actually my
channel-
idea, but then I
And
kinda
then you
got
backed
my-
out of it.
I
But hold
got my
on, then you
heart
backed
set
out
on-
of it.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
So
super
now-
was Taylor's idea, and Jason just tried to swipe it.
No, I
I'm glad
didn't.
he put my name on it.
I did not.
He put my name on it.
This is
though.
why I don't get on these damn things.
Oh,
I
man, I
didn't try to
see
swipe
it,
anything. He
though.
backed out of it, so we're jumping into it.
I'm of two minds on the subject. It could. Part of me was like, at first I was like, wait, what if we was like, dude, what should we call it? Because here's what's going to encompass. It's going to encompass video games, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel Comics, Dragon Ball Z. Chris is an expert on that,
We love you too.
I am.
and Marvel as well.
Z and Super.
Just things. I was like, we should call it Beamed Up Geek, and then we're like, nah. Like it sounds more derogatory than nerds, but it's going to cover a wide variety of things like that. So I can't call it Beamed Up Comics. We can't call it Beamed Up anime. We can't call it like Beamed Up Marvel because it encompasses too much. So Beamed Up for Nerds is what we're going with so far. It's like the most likely candidate. But if y'all have a better idea, please, like,
Mr.
please.
Simpson? What is that?
I don't know.
Homer Simpson said,
Oh yeah.
"What's up? How we doing?"
Oh,
So
we're
I told
beaming.
them we're beaming.
Oh,
And
I didn't
they-
see that.
They love this. And
I was like, what is Mr.
don't
Simpson?
worry about what I'm doing.
Oh,
Just
okay,
talk.
all right.
I'm handling the chat over here, son.
The first of the video series, I'm thinking of dividing it into playlists. Like, there's going to be a Star Trek Picard playlist, and then there's going to be a Marvel playlist. Like with the
Tutorials?
yeah, tutorials could also be one. The MCU is about to like start popping off with like
Lots
4
of shit.
projects a
Yeah.
year, and on Disney Plus, they're gonna be streaming a whole lot of it. Like what is it, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There's gonna be WandaVision coming up soon, and then there's like Loki. I think they talked about that getting into a series 2. And then there's the Black Widow movie that's coming
the
in May,
Loki
I think.
series?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
gonna be pimpin'. So I was like, how do we like encompass all of that
Loki
into as well as
Yes,
like,
he
video
does.
games, video games, Fortnite, whatever. I don't know, The Witcher.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's what I was just about to say in
Whoa.
the chat too.
Yeah.
The Witcher is coming up, dude, and I just answered somebody else. Actually, Jason suggested that I do this like 2 days ago. Get the new Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and start doing some gameplay on that joint, which I do plan on doing here in the next couple days or so. I've been getting some stuff set up for working at home. I got like this new job thing that I have to do,
Hell yeah, dude.
but it gives me more time to be at home
Yes,
to-
Miss Phoebe's.
to give content too, because I'll
Everybody's like blowing up about the cat.
So that'll be sick.
Let's
But
call this
But we're kind of
Beamed Up Phoebe.
Beamed up Phoebes.
So this is not going to be a rebranding of the main Beamed Up Tech channel. This is going to be a whole nother channel. So we're trying to think of a name for this channel that encompasses all of this stuff. So movie reviews.
Who that was? It faded away. Chris,
Yeah.
moderator. What's going on?
Yeah,
Somebody
moderator.
super chat.
Well, I was actually
Hey.
just in here. Oh,
Lance, dude,
He
seriously.
said, "What's up?"
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Word,
Lance.
I love you.
Lance super chat.
She is less than elegant, and you can spook her at any given moment, and it's really, really, really funny. So what my point is, though, is we're gonna be trying to do all kinds of stuff on here, so tutorials and stuff, movie reviews, game reviews, gameplay,
TV show reviews.
TV show
sorry.
reviews.
When season 2 of The Mandalorian comes out,
Yes,
we'll be all over that.
man.
On it. So the plan is like, especially like when Marvel's.
Why
series-
don't we just make it beamed up though? Like, I mean, I know that you had said some stuff about this, but maybe I'll ask the chat too. Like, what if we just started putting it on the main beamed up
See,
channel?
I
'Cause there are-
recommended that to him earlier.
Yeah,
he
yeah, I
didn't
know.
like
He
that
said
idea.
no, and I don't know why he said no. It's probably some smart person thing, but I'm not one of them kind of people.
I'll tell you why. The regular Beamed Up channel without anything else after it is for everything that doesn't fit. And I feel like
I
with
feel
as
like
much,
that's all of this.
no, but
Yeah,
with-
that's
no,
exactly
hold
what
on.
this is,
With
though.
as much content as this genre is able to produce, and that we are able to like Marvel, like all the things that we listed earlier, there's too much.
But we already
to
have
just
Beamed
put
Up
in-
Gaming.
Yeah.
There's Beamed Up.
But there's
Then
two,
there's Beamed Up Tech.
Beamed Up Gaming is gonna be more like Beamed Up, like the streaming side of things. Game, like the whatever we talk about with Beamed Up for Nerds, if we go that direction for games, is gonna be like actually talking about the game instead of actually playing it. But like things like the 2 videos that I posted a couple days ago that have nothing to do with anything, any other branch of Beamed Up. That's why
Thank
I
you
want
so much.
Beamed Up to
Yeah.
the regular
We'll
channel
do
to
that
have
one,
just
yeah.
all the random stuff that I just feel like making. But Beamed Up for Nerds or whatever this channel is gonna end up being called, like those all the like Star
Like
Wars,
the
Star
Simpsons,
Trek,
dude.
Marvel. It's there's too much to pack on to the channel that's not supposed to be about anything in particular.
So,
you
but
know?
that's the whole point, though, is that we can just make playlists under Beamed Up,
we could.
Well,
and
because-
it's already
this is a-
somewhat established
And-
because
and-
everybody switched over to tech, but it's already
Yeah.
established.
And this is a thing too. Like I don't know all that smart people stuff that he's always talking about with the analytics for YouTube. That's his thing. But I don't want to oversaturate all these separate little channels. Like, why can't we have like a Beamed Up Tech channel where we do the tech stuff? And we could have the Beamed Up channel where all this
It was
stuff
just a
that
joke.
doesn't really fit goes. And if you wanted to do like even like another
Nice.
little one-off channel, like I could think of like Beamed Up one-offs. Like I could think of a name for that channel real easy. You know what I mean? Like,
so
it's like,
look,
you could put like all the Beamed Up moments on there, or like and the little stuff that you're talking about right now that's like super one-off. But then the main Beamed Up channel could just be all things that are beamed.
But all the
I
Beamed
mean,
Up moments
that's
are
our
already
whole
on the
damn
Beamed Up
life.
channel, like the regular one.
our
Oh,
whole
shit.
life is beamed.
My life is beamed. That's
Hey,
what
Lance,
it's-
come in with that
Oh,
light,
y'all
too.
are
I'm like,
awesome.
all right, hell
Dude.
yeah, dude.
Okay,
That was
look,
more
what do
than
you
the
think the
other guy.
Samsung will look like in 2030?
Oh my god,
Or like the whatever the latest.
Is that what-
is
that
what
was the
he
question.
transparent.
That was the question.
Dude, I wish I was transparent. I was doing stuff.
I'd be the Invisible Man. But yeah, it's gonna start with a series about like on a per episode basis.
No, they
and that's
asked you a
gonna-
question.
Oh, hold on, I can't
That's
see.
what I just said.
Yeah, the
2030.
2030 Samsung. That was
Oh,
the super chat.
oh,
think
man.
that's-
All right, my bad. I'm gonna get back
I
on
think
the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on, moderator.
Well, no, look, because y'all made me start talking about stuff. Why does the chat gotta be on my face though? I look like Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement. I'm like looking over the chat. Oh, that's not how it looks on my screen though. I don't think they see
Brave
it like
of you
that.
to assume, well, what?
I don't know, but I think they'll be transparent in 2030.
Oh,
Either
still
that or
be
just
still be
contacts
alive.
in our eyes. That's my answer to that question.
Man, that speaking of that,
Oh, brave
I
of you,
wish
brave of you to
I
assume we'll
wish-
still be alive.
I wish that Google Glass would have been harder. Like they should make phones more like that. Like if my spectacles could just be
I don't think
Oh.
the world's ready
a phone
yet.
and like I could see stuff, and then
Oh.
like
Gotta go.
I don't know,
Okay,
dude.
bye, Jason.
Bye.
Man, Jason's
Uh-uh.
Jason bailed. He straight up bailed. But anyway,
Jason got a
I
girlfriend.
love you all. Yeah,
Finally.
my girlfriend's coming over.
toodles.
Dude,
But
Jason's never had a girlfriend before, so this is really monumental for him.
that's actually not true. But whatever.
Yes,
When The Mandalorian season 2 comes out, every episode that airs, we're gonna try to do an episode review of it.
Okay.
Obviously with
Why?
spoiler alerts after every single one of them, and try to get a video out after every single episode. And it's the same thing with Star Trek Picard. As false alarm! Oh,
False alarm.
Oh,
snap!
dude, his girlfriend broke up with him. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
funny.
ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
She
Like
would
when-
never.
Like when Picard comes out too. Like when every single episode, I'm gonna try, depending on when they air and blah blah blah, or if they're gonna air the whole season. I don't think they're gonna do that though. You can do like an episode review of it, every single one. And like when WandaVision comes out, every episode of that, we're gonna try to like do this, that, and the other. And I really think that it's gonna be good.
By the way,
It's gonna be good.
I'm going to take a second to point out that all three of us are wearing 3 different intonations of the beamed up logo. So
We
Chris
are.
has the original
Yeah.
and on the hat.
OG.
Triple OG.
I have the second one with the tech on it. It's got the tech on the titty. And
Whoa.
and then the original
I like that,
the
actually.
original logo.
That's actually the only one of those hats that I've ever seen ever. I got that
Baller.
specific. Yeah, dude. I don't know anybody else that's wearing that hat.
And then he's wearing
Ain't
the
nobody
brand new
else wearing
stuff.
this hat either, bro. Who got this
2019,
one?
baby.
Who
Yeah,
got the
nobody
red
has
one?
that one. Nobody
Nobody
has
has
this
the
one.
red one.
Nobody's
bruh.
got that red one.
But I'm
Dude.
such a redneck that it's like I had to have
That's- should
the
be this way.
I had to have the
This is the way.
yeah, this is the
Oh.
way. That's phenomenal.
But yeah, and the other one of the other like objectives of this whole stream is not only to tell everybody about it, but to kind of generate a little bit of hype, because this channel is probably going to be up and running in like a day and a half. Like channel art and everything, it's on my computer over here, and I can't show you the channel art yet because I'd have to like unhook the phone from the mount and blah blah blah.
Oh,
It'd be
God
complicated.
forbid.
No, it'd be a pain in the ass. I don't want to do it. You'll just have to wait. You're not gonna have to wait that long, like 48 hours max. But when Picard comes out, that's when it's gonna like start that one playlist. What
Non-Samsung Android reviews like the OnePlus Pixel. Okay, so
Ah, here he goes.
what? What?
He
No,
loves
continue,
non-Samsung
continue.
Android,
No, look,
so
I
he's about to
am a
start doing it for y'all.
non-Samsung fan.
No,
This
fuck
right
that,
here is a Chinese phone that I'm using here in the United States. This is called a Xiaomi Note 7.
As long as it's not the blue phone, then we're good.
It's not the blue phone.
Good.
But this thing is like a budget Samsung. This thing was $140, got 6 gigs of RAM and I don't know, it's got a lot of space on it.
Jason's like the budget phone expert.
Yeah, and this guy, because I break them so often at work, I mean, it's really like I need something that I can replace immediately and not have to wait 400 hours to. Oh my God, whatever. Anyway, so, but it's got a fingerprint sensor on the back, and it's got a 48 megapixel camera. Yeah, Jason did leave LG, but this has a 48 megapixel camera on it.
I don't think you want the review right now.
No, but I'm saying, so any of the budget Samsung, no, I mean non-Samsung Android stuff, I got you covered, because there is, I'm nonstop getting new phones to just. It is a nice device. Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, thank you. But
Oh, here.
I can show you where to get. Yeah, Xiaomi is amazing. It's really amazing. I think that him and I came down to the conclusion that I had like the one, what is it? The one software?
One UI.
One UI.
He doesn't. One UI Samsung exclusive.
No.
Yes, it is.
Or whatever the like non-Samsung equivalent.
Oh, so Xiaomi's overlay of Android 10 or 9 or whichever.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah. One UI is definitely Samsung exclusive.
Oh, see? The Mi 8 transparent. Xiaomi Note 7 SICK will not
I think
only
it's pronounced
budget.
Am I?
Am I?
Yeah, Mi. Xiaomi Mi.
Me.
Oh yeah, no, this thing. I mean, you should see the pictures that it actually takes. I mean, it's freaky how high quality they are and how far removed that America is from the rest of the freaking world.
To add to his point, we took the telescope out on the sidewalk one night, and he actually put the camera up to the viewfinder when we were focused in on the moon, and it actually took really good pictures.
I think I posted, Audrey, will you look back in I think I posted it in general chat of the moon, and the one that I posted of the moon, that was taken with this Xiaomi through a telescope right out here out front of the moon. Amazon, OP. I buy my favorite unlocked Android phones online. Right.
Nice.
Like, it makes complete sense, and it just does. Yeah. So anything non-Samsung Android related, I got you covered. Thank you, Audrey.
That'd be cool.
And just repost it, please, into the Discord. So anybody that's in the Discord, you can go see the quality of it, and you can zoom in really far, and it retains those megapixels. Or
Megapixel retention.
yeah, I think it's just. I think it's just.
Fucking megapixels.
I don't know whether it'd be just pixels. Yes, it would be just pixels. So the pixel retention rate on the shots, I use it a lot at work because I'm taking long distance shots, and I can zoom in with the main superintendent or whatever and show him something that's pretty far away in pretty high clarity right there on my phone. So it really helps me out, and it's got panorama and slow-mo, time lapse, all kinds of stuff that Samsung devices have. So yeah, any of that, I got you. Any of this non-Samsung business.
For a channel that is covering all the things that we mentioned earlier, and again, for those of you who may have like left or come back or whatever, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, Dragon Ball, sci-fi, Xbox, PlayStation, all of that, anime
PC.
of whatever kind, PC. What would you call it?
The channel.
Yeah, what would you call the channel? What names would you want to see that you think would work? That aren't too specific, because we can't call it, again, can't call it comics or anime or space, because it'd be too specific. Yeah, I know.
Not everything
Right.
is in
It's
space,
not-
though.
No, not everything. So,
By the way, Pat, heck yeah, you should use your Galaxy Note 10
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
dude. It's the best phone on the planet right now.
Well,
Like, for
not only that, you can make like
Yeah, that's
3D
what I use.
models on that.
Yeah.
You
I have
know,
a 3D model of myself on my phone that I don't do anything with it, but I have it.
Mr. Peeps.
So I don't know how practical it is, but
I
it's
love
pretty
this
cool.
cat.
It's a really cool phone though. Yeah. But also on top of like just suggestions for what we should call the channel, since we can't just call the channel Beamed Up like I want. But whatever. What do you guys want to see? I
What do you
mean,
wanna see?
there are a bunch of ideas.
Yes,
we have
use the
floating
Star
around,
Wars edition.
but,
Yes.
but it's like, if you guys have like some particular shows
Put a
you
case
want us
on
to
it.
follow, or games to review, and just different stuff like that. That's kind of the avenue that we're trying to kind of take this channel with. So, put your suggestions out there, because it's kind of new stuff that we want to check out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that we should get a little bit of community input. I think we're all kind of in agreement that we just.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we don't go with one of them, at least we have the input to twirl around in our brains, so that way we can see if we can't come up with one. And who knows, one of y'all may come up with just a ridiculously baller name.
With your fingers?
Roaming and Nexus. What? Oh, Roaming and Nexus P.
okay. Dude, I remember the Nexus P. Huawei made that, I think.
Is that what he said? Or they said? I don't know if it's he,
The
she.
chat just
but-
went away. Hold on. It says he's using Oh, where are you? Oh yeah, Pixel 3 XL right now.
Wow, the delay between what I do
Yeah.
and what I see on the stream is actually really not that bad.
And he says he's ROMing a Nexus 6P as we speak with Lineage OS.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I've heard a lot about Lineage OS. The problem is with these Xiaomi phones, technically nobody really digs into them ROM wise, and you would think with them coming from such a hacker friendly country, that
Is that a thing?
I mean, they're a hacker friendly country. It's a Chinese phone.
I don't know.
But you would think that people would be more open and forward with rooting and ROMing these particular devices. So,
Except when the carriers get a hold of them.
well, these don't have a carrier.
Yeah.
These are not on a carrier.
Unlocked is
Like
the way.
The Note 10
Xiaomi
Plus
is
the
straight
best
unlocked.
Samsung phone ever,
This is
dude.
the way. Unlocked is the way.
Oh, Pat said that we rock.
Oh,
dude.
thanks,
Hey,
I like
nice.
Pat, dude. He's cool.
Yeah, dude.
What's your favorite Samsung phone you've ever owned, Taylor?
Oh, snap. S10.
Okay.
You're just the newest one that you got.
No,
the
this
Note,
is my favorite.
the Note 10 Plus is badass. Like,
Dude,
I mean,
it's
there's
a-
literally nothing that it can't. Like, I mean, what can it do? For real.
Take 108 megapixel photos like the S20 is probably going to.
Oh shit! Well, I don't be doing
Oh,
that.
there she is.
There we go. Cool. We can move
She
over a
is
little bit.
not here. He does not ever come in anymore. That's sick though.
I know that there are a whole lot of people that watch the regular channel that are also Star Trek fans. That's only going to be one small facet of it. Now, Chris, I had a thought earlier. I'm thinking that in order to get you like talking and get segments from you about Marvel, I should like set up a 360 or something and like put it somewhere. As I'm saying this, I'm probably like giving away my secrets, but just like walk up to him and be like, dude, Gambit, like, what you think? You know, and then I'll just like start you off on this tangent. Or, dude, I was listening to a video by Comics Explained earlier, or on the way home from work. Freaking Taskmaster is a beast. Like, dude, Taskmaster is a beast. I was like, holy crap, dude! I didn't know that. Like in the words of Rob from Comics Explained, he's like, let me tell you something. That's what he does. When he gets excited, he's like, let me tell you something. But yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think like wasn't that like a precursor to like the Deadpool character?
Was it?
I think
Which
so.
came first?
I think
Do y'all know which came first?
I think
Taskmaster. or
Taskmaster is older.
I
than
said
Deadpool.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
But yeah, man, Taskmaster is a he's a hoss. he'll kick your ass. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. We just wanted to like kind of build a little bit of hype and just say, dudes. And plus, we haven't done a live stream in a long time, and even longer, or it has been even longer for all three of us to be like wearing all the garb
Yeah.
on camera at the same time. Like I can't remember the last time that happened. But you know, Jason kind of like skedaddled for whatever reason.
And yeah, for the record, Taskmaster is about 11 years older than
really,
Deadpool. Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Still, but one thing that I heard in another video I was listening to right after I turned the car off is that if Taskmaster were to fight Deadpool's so like psychotic and random. Even if Taskmaster is able to learn people's fighting styles as quickly as he can, basically instantaneously, Deadpool's so freaking random and nuts that it's hard for even Taskmaster to anticipate like the next moves he's gonna make. I don't know. I just think that with Picard coming out, and it's going to be very trending for those who are Trek fans, and then as we start building playlists for things like Marvel, like I said, when all the stuff from Disney Plus starts streaming from Marvel and on a per episode basis, like OMG, WandaVision, as dumb a name as that is, that's going to be trending too. And so I feel like it's going to get a lot of traction quickly. What's the time at? 28 minutes? Okay, well, I'm going to stop it at about 30, just because we've said what we basically came here to say, and I wanted to share.
Yeah, we're about to put up new videos about new stuff on a new channel. We're gonna probably post a video in the tech channel and then say something about the new channel. So there'll be like a linkage for the main, viewership besides just all our loyal, live stream fans. Because I think like maximum there was like maybe like
12.
Yeah,
12 people. But I'm gonna keep it short just so that. Hey, what up, Pat? How you doing? Oh, I mean, thank you, and hi, and awesome, dude. I wish I could like cue the little boom.
Oh, you see stuff later. Well, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, dude. Like the delay is really not that bad. Probably because our internet is baller. But my drink is empty, and I would like to play more. Guys, I'm actually playing Fortnite.
I told you, look. If you go back, there's like a video from like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, where he was dissing Fortnite.
I was.
And I told her it's just a fun game. Like, I'm not even like, it's not like, oh man, I love Fortnite so much. It's my favorite game on
It's
the
not
planet.
like so much that we're like super fans. It's just
Yeah,
it's a game we can all
Yeah, my kid played, and my kid is like a Fortnite fanatic. Like he's real good at it too.
He's the super fan.
But I started playing with him just so I could play. And when I started playing, I was like, you know what? This is pretty fun.
That's not that
Like,
bad.
yeah, I mean, it's a real simple game, but it's got a lot to it. You know, so it keeps you interested. It's a fun game.
Yeah, Bella Bella,
That's
I
cool.
ate the crap out of my words. Yeah, like I will take those words and
Yeah.
just bloop.
It's fun. It's fun, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, come on, dog. Let's play some Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm about to get on Apex though too. I've heard a lot of stuff about Apex, and I saw somebody playing it the other day. It looked pretty dope, so I'm about to get into Apex too. We got a lot of gaming stuff coming up too, which we'll talk about on this new. We're gonna work some stuff out.
Yeah.
I think these channels should be a little more consolidated. He doesn't. We're gonna fight about it. He'll probably win, but I'm gonna try to, tighten it up.
The reason why I'm trying to segment the channels out so much is because wait, they call it the new Call of Duty.
I
game?
like that it has Battle Royale. I think Battle Royale is the future, man. Like, that's what's fun about Fortnite.
And
It's not
Call-
even Fortnite
PUBG too.
itself. It's Battle Royale games play. Like,
Open world meets PvP, basically. Yeah.
And, man, it's just so gutter. Like, well, a respawn? No. You got one life to live. There's 100 of y'all. Get in here. One person that's coming out of here. That's dope. So I like that Call of Duty got with the program and was like, yeah, we can do Battle Royale too.
It's the sense that you're the best out of 100 other humans. Like
Yeah.
that is valuable to like human psychology for anybody or most people at least. But Bella Bella is like, okay, dudes, I gotta go. My dog's gotta take a dump.
Such vulgar language.
I love that.
But yeah,
That's
we're
great.
about to dip too because
Yeah, for sure.
we're about to dweeb it up. I
Probably,
guess.
yeah,
here.
leave it up for sure. One last
Probably
question.
not dream.
When we start BioDay, when we start talking about and or streaming games, what do you want to see the most? Not that it's a guarantee that we will do it because I can't. Star Wars Old Republic, I think it is. Like that's like the Star Wars game that a lot of people have been waiting on. Like my buddy Dino in the latest video that I put on the regular Beeped Up channel, there's a short segment where I'm showing this like plaque. Actually, it's right here. Where I'm showing this plaque thing, this awesome piece of awesomeness that Dino made for me. He's the guy who told me that the Star Wars Old Republic game is like the Star Wars game that he's been waiting for. And actually, I've seen a little bit of gameplay from Jason playing it on Xbox, and it looks badass. But I don't have the extra $60 to just drop on it. But what would you like to see?
Man, I'll drop that.
I can't, huh?
I'll drop that, cuz. What's up? $60? Hell yeah. Well, I mean,
Alright,
that's how
alright.
much games cost, dude. Like, don't listen to him, dog. We got it. But he doesn't like to ask for stuff. But if there's a game that you really want to see, you could always just buy him that game, and then he'll definitely have to stream it for you forever.
I will be obligated to, actually. I'm not gonna like.
Look,
eh.
he don't like to ask for stuff, but I mean, and I'm not saying that you guys have to like give him money and give him games, but if you give him money and give him games, he'll definitely have more games to play that you chose.
That's
Because, like, you see, if you send a super chat, we're like, yo, we're gonna answer your question. If you send a super chat and you're like, play this game, he'll probably end up playing that game. Like,
It's true.
I mean,
It's
let's
true.
just be real about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's always an option.
I will be the next Beeped Up Tech video is going to be about the Galaxy Z Flip, the one that's supposed to open like that, probably on Saturday. It's going to have a link to the, I'm assuming it's going to be Beeped Up for Nerds because according to what Chris has not said and what I've not seen here, there's really not a whole lot of name suggestions coming in. Plus I've already got the channel art almost finished for Beeped Up for Nerds. So that's that. But it will have a link to that channel in there, along with the first video review of Star Trek Picard. But anything else, like again, I'll just like pop up on Chris one day and be like, dude, World Breaker Hulk, like I think he's weak, and then he'll just like go off. It'll be like the next 10 minutes, Chris will be like, nah, dude, forget all that. But yeah, thank you very
That
much
will
for watching.
Definitely
And-
happen.
yeah, dude, like it's almost a guarantee. It is a guarantee. But thank you for watching, and all of you stay beaming, and we will catch you on Saturday. Toodles.